Hello there, Gemini. Welcome to Diamond Dragon Lady. My name is Ariel, and this is your June 2024 reading. I'm so sorry I was not here last month, guys. It was a very busy time, and I just was not able to get time to do readings last month. So we're going to be catching up on a lot here, mostly looking at what your messages are for this month. I do also have a separate video that there will be a link at the end of this one you can click on that is all about the astrology of June 2024. I do recommend those because I will not be talking quite as much about the astrology in this particular reading. We'll mostly be focusing on the oracle and the tarot. So Gemini, let's see what we have for you guys. A big happy birthday to all my Geminis out there who have either already had a birthday or will be celebrating one in the near future. Let's see what we have. Spirit, please give us the best energies, best messages for Gemini, most clear and accurate for this June 2024 cycle. All right, we have transformation, and I also really like the fact that, I always put up a little, card that has the sign when I do this, and look at this butterfly energy. Literally, the card says Gemini the butterfly, and they have the butterfly wings in the picture, and we've got the butterfly of transformation coming up for you as well. So I think there's two things about this that stand out to me, Gemini. Number one, of course, the transformation itself, right? Being rebirthed from the cocoon and, turning into the butterfly. You may be stepping into a new life or a new energy this month. But then the other thing about this is because, Gemini is like the butterfly or the bird of the zodiac, right? You could also be finding yourself connecting and sharing information with a lot more people that are fresh and new and really revive your mind this month. There is a lot of Gemini energy going on in this month in the astrology, so it is a very powerful time for you guys indeed. Let's get a special number from our numerology deck for Gemini. And we have, look at that, the 11. So it's like those are the two sides of your Gemini twins, individuality. And I would say it's very much time for you to step up and just simply be yourself. 11 is a master number. It is all about stepping into the mastery of oneself. And especially with Gemini being a dual sign like that and having the two ones, it's like personality. The two sides of your personality are coming to the forefront very strongly this month, Gemini. I would absolutely recommend being very much yourself. Do not damp down your energy for anyone. Step up as an individual. Don't be afraid to be yourself. And if it doesn't vibrate or resonate with other people around you, then those are just not your people. Keep it moving forward. Keep flying along and fluttering along, little butterfly. Find the place where your energy connects. Let's get into some gemstones. Let's see what is best for you to work with this month. And we have the Larimar. So Gemini, it may be time as well for a trip to the ocean or somewhere by the water. Larimar to me is all about connection with the water and the ocean, and it is the throat chakra. And Gemini, you are the sign of communication and expression. So this is a time to really use that throat chakra. Larimar crystal would be a very nice one to wear. You could wear it on a necklace or a pendant close to the throat, to really improve communication. And I think that because this is the water, the ocean, that more intuitive, more feminine, kind of vibe, very, very strong psychic frequency. I feel like this is you really being able to perhaps finally speak or express what you've been feeling in your soul, in your spirit, right? In that more etheric part of your body, which you may have not been able to do as clearly before. That could be part of this transformative cycle that you are feeling. That is incredible. Let's get into a spiritual guardian or guide before we jump into your tarot. And let's see which one of you wants to help Gemini out the most for June 2024, please. And we have faith. And look at, I love the, there's so much synchronicity in your cards. cards this month here, Gemini. Look at the colors even lining up with that beautiful blue, which is that throat chakra energy. Humanity and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. Having faith in yourself, even if you don't have faith in anything else, Gemini, is very, very important for you this month. Faith, hope, and charity are a, a triad of very, very important spiritual guides and guardians. And so, in order to take the next steps, it's important that you have faith in yourself. And connect with people that have faith in you. Like, you'll know it if they do. And it becomes a beautiful flow, a beautiful energetic exchange when you find that. So let's go ahead and get into your tarot. We're going to do a classic Celtic cross, and I'm going to also clarify each one of the cards because I always like to get you extra messages. So Spirit, show us Gemini, June 2024 in the tarot. Nice, clear, accurate picture for them. Six of Swords right in the center, Gemini. One of my favorite swords cards. Absolutely, because I feel like you're leaving behind drama, difficulty. I think your mind is absolutely changing up for the best too. So right in the center, yep, Six of Swords. It is all about leaving behind drama, stress, problematic associations, maybe, relationships where it was very argumentative. It was just always an issue, always a stress, always a problem. And you may feel like you're kind of just starting over. You may feel like you're taking, just whatever, you can, getting out of there. I also feel that this may be turning away from more toxic forms of communication because the swords does rule the mind and therefore our self-expression and our thoughts. So I feel that, many times Gemini is associated with gossip or just constantly either talking about others or listening to, gossip about others. But I feel that what's happening, if that's been happening to you, is that you're really turning away from that toxicity. You're really like, I am so tired of this. I don't want to be around people that's all they ever do is just talk negatively about others. I do feel like your vibration is raising very high here. There's a big transformation of your mind, of your thoughts. So let's get into a clarifier. Get a little deeper meaning on that Six of Swords for you guys. And look at that. Yeah, because you're choosing happiness, you're choosing spiritual stability and harmony over that with the Ten of Cups. You are going towards something that is going to make you a whole lot happier. That's going to lead to a happier home environment, more peaceful associations with others. That's a beautiful card of harmony, unity, spiritual healing. In the immediate past, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel that you may have been in some associations with some earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I also feel that this could have simply been you, like really looking at your finances. We've had a lot of Capricorn, not Capricorn, but Taurus energy, that very earthy energy. For quite some time, Jupiter just shifted out of Taurus into Gemini for this next year. And so I do feel like in the immediate past, you could have been really looking over your finances, resources, what you earn, what you spend, etc. Yeah, and you're trying to find new ways to manage money. To me, some people really look at Seven of Swords as something difficult, and there is the possibility, of course, that maybe somebody wasn't being honest with you when it came to a financial subject. I feel like that's only for a few of you out there. For most of you, Seven of Swords, I would say, indicates a change of tactics, a change of plan. You might have initiated a new plan, financially to get things on a better track or tried something different. And I feel like it's helped you to, pinpoint what's working for you, what's not working for you, because you've definitely decided to go in a more positive direction here. Going into the immediate future, we have the Queen of Wands. So I do feel like your personal power, self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-worth are improving and increasing. The Queen of Wands is our Leo energy, so she's definitely someone who shines bright. She knows her power, knows her worth, knows how to use her personal magic. So you are definitely stepping up, glowing up. feeling like you're radiating more positivity going into the immediate future here. And you are balancing, Gemini. Look at those two sides with the Two of Pentacles. This is a work-life balance, work-life harmony. Don't work too hard, but don't work not enough, right? This is just finding that good balance. Again, you may also still be working to balance your finances. This can also, to me, indicate that you have figured out what's really important to you, what's really valuable to you. So you're willing to leave behind what does not work for you anymore and embrace the things that do. On the bottom, subconscious energy is the King of Wands. So I do feel like you have a real fire lit inside you. We have both the King and Queen of Wands in this reading. So I do feel like the fire energy is very powerful for you. And I feel like within you're saying, I don't care what it takes. I'm going to go get what I want. I know my value. I know my worth. I'm stepping into a much more protected and much more powerful energy in my life. You know, the King of Wands is protected from fire. That's why we have the little salamander. You know, salamanders are that fire energy. And he has the little salamanders all over his cloak. It's the symbol of protection from fires, right? So he's able to go through the fire and still be just fine. And I feel like that you have that kind of confidence, Gemini. You're like, I've gone through a lot. I know I can handle what comes my way. I know I'm protected and I know I'm strong. And we have the Queen of Swords. So you are particular. I feel like you're a little bit guarded right now within. Like your subconscious energy is like, I know my worth, so I'm not going to allow just anybody to come in here. You know, Queen of Swords is our Libra queen. She's all about justice, fairness, equality. She's also just fine being single if she can't find somebody who meets her high standards. So that may be very much you right now. You may really be stepping into a place of confidence and self-worth and saying, if it's not right, it's not right. I do feel like you're leaving behind negative people, negative situations, and you're certainly not willing to get back into one again. Message from Spirit, crowning the spread, is the Ten of Swords. So Spirit's really telling you, Gemini, you have absolutely come through some challenging times. You may have really had some people stab you in the back or seriously disappoint or let you down, and you've risen above that. There's that transformation, right? It's, you know, a new life coming into being. You've been as down as you can get. And it's like, yeah, there's nowhere to go but up from there. So this to me is a very positive card. It's an ending of a difficult, painful cycle. And you've learned a lot. You have learned quite a bit. Let's get a clarifier for the Ten of Swords, please. And we have the Ace of Wands. So there's the brand new life, and it's a big brand new life. A lot of good fire energy. The Ace, the King, the Queen of Wands, all very strong. Really bringing your enthusiasm, your life force, your passion back up into your life. I get a feeling, too, that whatever you've experienced in the past, people that you've known that haven't been good for you, they may have been the kind of folks that just really... kind of like a wet blanket, you know, just damped your fire. It's like anytime you'd get happy or enthusiastic about something, it's like they would just throw water on you and you're like, ugh, you know. So I feel like now that that's kind of, that's leaving your life and you're stepping away from it, getting away from it, your natural fire, enthusiasm, you know, vitality is coming back. So let's get some advice on this reading for Gemini, please. We got the High Priestess. That card's been coming out a lot in readings lately. Two of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the King of Cups. Very, very nice. So suggested approach. Yeah, seek your own counsel. Use your intuition. Don't let other people tell you what you're feeling or even necessarily weigh in on what you're feeling unless you really trust that person. The High Priestess is very intuitive. She's really like... kind of the most psychic personality of the tarot. And, you know, sometimes the things that she intuits are even a little bit mysterious to herself. So she has to take some time to really feel it out. And the reason it's important to kind of, you know, almost just, you know, I'm not saying just be totally alone this month, but definitely you need some quality alone time to feel your own feelings and recognize what you may be absorbing from others is not your feelings. I feel like you're very psychically sensitive right now. You're going through a big transformative cycle, and whenever we're doing that, it's a beautiful thing, but it also makes us more vulnerable emotionally. So absolutely make sure you're taking time for yourself to sort out, what your true feelings are versus the feelings that you're just maybe absorbing from the other people around you. Let's get a clarifier on this. And the Nine of Pentacles, yep, these are like beautiful, strong, like standing in your power kind of cards. So definitely take time for yourself. And when you're doing that, the two things that I would be doing is meditation, some real self-reflecting, and connecting. And then the Nine of Pentacles, which is just working at what you love to do, feeling very strong within yourself, expressing gratitude, expressing self-love. Do some nice things for yourself here, Gemini, because this is your suggested approach. Take good care of yourself. That's beautiful. What you need to know is the Two of Swords. So there are still some decisions and some balancing that you need to make, especially if there's been something that you've been procrastinating about. This is definitely a month where you want to remove that blindfold, see things for what they are, and just go ahead and make the decisions, even if they're a little bit tough to make. You're going to feel better after you go ahead and do that. And clarifying, yes, look at this King of Cups coming out twice. Using your good judgment, especially in regards with your emotions, right? King of Cups is very mature emotionally, very strong emotionally, has learned the lessons, knows how to handle the feelings and emotions. So if you've got an emotional decision to make, even if it's been tough, even if you've been procrastinating about it, it's time to go ahead and make that choice. And I believe that you're doing it from a higher place. It may not always feel the best, but whatever is right for you, whatever feels best to you in your soul, that is where you need to go with it. Eight of Wands and the hopes and fears. I feel like things are moving very quickly. I do. I feel like there's been a lot of fast transformation. There's a lot of rapid growth and change for you, mostly positive. But I think it might be freaking you out a little bit because you're like, oh my gosh, things are moving so quick. But try to go with the flow as much as possible, Gemini. Don't get stuck, don't get stuck in it. I think that you're on a forward movement. Don't get stuck. And it's definitely not a card of going back, right? It's only going forward. It's going towards better places. And again, King of Wands. We got a lot of kings coming up here. Both the King of Wands, both the King of Cups. These are kings of action, going after what you want, knowing your self-worth. And there might also be, I feel, something you could be struggling with a little bit, Gemini, is you feel like, oh, all these good things are coming my way, or all these things are moving so fast. Do I really deserve it? Am I worthy of it? And the answer, of course, is yes, you are. Don't second guess that. Outcome card is the King of Cups. So I do feel that you are stepping into a place where you're really gaining some emotional maturity, wisdom, strength, again, personal values, and you know how to handle and deal with the ups and downs and the emotional waves of life so much better as we're coming to the end of June. Very powerful month for your personal transformation and growth here, Gemini. Yeah, you're overcoming, like, no matter what kind of tussles or power struggles or weird vibes people throw your way, you're able to keep on sailing, right? Even if that water gets a little choppy, it's like, no, I'm good. I've got what it takes. I'm not going to let people, rock my boat. On the bottom of the decks, we've got the Hermit, we've got the Nine of Cups. So I feel like the basic undercurrent, again, seek and know yourself, spend quality alone time, reflect, turn within. You really have the keys to your happiness with this Nine of Cups. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get an affirmation on this for you, Gemini. Ooh, there we go. Let's get, ooh, and we have the dragon coming up first off the top. The power card, love it. We are in a dragon year. So I feel like this is a very lucky card indeed for you to pull. Smooth soaring ahead. You can lead with authority and mystical power. You are blessed with innate courage, tenacity, and sophistication. but you are your greatest challenge. Refrain from self-criticism and doubt. Ultimate success is predestined. So yes, Gemini, I do feel that where you might be a little bit like, oh gosh, do I deserve the good things coming my way? Yes, you do. Do not self-doubt. Do not put yourself down. You've learned a lot. You've grown a lot. This is a powerful month. So enjoy your birthday month, and I will be talking to you again very soon. Take care.